Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Now today's video it's gonna be extremely quick, basically just filling you guys in on what is currently going on in the exotics realm. Basically we've had something escape, you'll find out in a second. Been looking everywhere, can't find it at the minute, so I've looked in virtually every single place possible, so it's really just a case of waiting and seeing if it shows up. So yeah, anyways, we'll just get straight into it. So right here we have my P. Cambridgei enclosure, Trinidad chevron. Now yes, it is empty. Maybe wondering why. I mean, you can probably guess. I have just said something's escaped. Basically, I don't know whether it's escaped or it's been eaten. Because when I check on it, give it a spray and stuff, and it wasn't there. I'd found a mole where it would usually be hiding, which is this right here, but that is an old one. It's about a week old or something like that. So I knew it hadn't recently molted. But then I also found this. Now this is a mealworm, extremely lively, and it's actually big compared to what I do feed my slings that were the size of my Trinidad chevron, which is the P. Cambridgei. So basically I crush the heads on the mealworms if I'm going to leave them in, that way there isn't a chance it could eat the tea. Now the size of that and the fact that I found a mealworm mole in it as well, which is this right here, that's the mole of a mealworm. So I was thinking, right, maybe it's been eaten, which I kind of highly doubt, because although that was big, it would have just been feeding off tarantula poo and soil, which I wish I kind of knew that was in the enclosure to start off with, because I would have took it out. Because if you don't know, maybe as if you are new to tarantula keeping, you do not want to leave your feeders with your teas. That is a bad idea. Basically, if your tea's in pre-molt, or if it's in the middle of molting, if it's in the process of molting, and even after it's just molted, that tarantula is extremely vulnerable. Basically, because your tarantula is extremely vulnerable due to those circumstances, your feeder insects have the chance to then eat your tarantula. There has been a few cases where mealworms have actually eaten people's tarantulas, where crickets have eaten tarantulas. Now crickets, especially brown crickets, they're nasty. I've seen brown crickets literally team up on lizards in foreign countries. I've seen videos of brown crickets just literally teaming up on little house geckos and stuff in other countries and just ripping them to shreds. So prime examples why you don't want to leave your feeders in with your tarantulas. But anyways, it's been a good few hours since the tarantula I originally discovered wasn't there, and I have come to the conclusion now, this I now strongly, but I wouldn't say strongly believe, I've still got the grudge that there is a chance it might have been eaten, which I doubt, because I seen the Cambridgei, I think it was either yesterday or the day before. Basically just giving a little spray down, because I don't have ink caps in for my small slings. I just spray them to drink from the substrate, especially if there isn't enough room in the enclosure to have an ink cap or a bottle cap for a water dish. I wait till I get about 3-4 centimeters to give them a water dish. But anyways, yeah, I basically weight them down. Now what I was doing with The lids on these, I had them weighted down with little tubs like this. However, in one of them, I've got a problem with grain mates at the minute. So there's been a few where I have literally just rehoused the tarantulas and threw the tubs out, because grain mates are a nightmare to get rid of. And I forgot to put something on the lid of the enclosure. Now, as you can tell, these little tubs don't actually have magnets on. What I usually do is just weight them down with a stone or something, or in this case I was using other enclosures. And I forgot to put one of the stones on that I usually use. So it seems like through the night or through the day, my tarantula has been able to lift the lid and climb out, which is unfortunate, and it is a big mistake on my behalf. All I can really do is learn from that mistake. Like anyone, I suppose, we all make mistakes, even professionals. Hey, professionals and stuff like that, even they make mistakes. So nobody's perfect. Mistakes happen, make do with it. But over the course of the next couple of weeks, I am going to be keeping a lookout, checking the walls and ceilings, especially because it is an arboreal species of tarantula, so it will like a climb about. So if I ever see it, it's going to be more easily spotted if it's climbing the wall or if it's on the ceiling. It's basically over the next course of any days, any spider I see in this house, whether it's just a normal house spider or something else, I will be capturing it and then expecting it, making sure it is not my tarantula. And if it is my tarantula, then yes, I'll have found it. But anyways, that's just a quick little update. Thought I'd make a video on it explaining what has happened. You know, I want to share my mistakes with you guys as well, and all the problems that can occur in the hobby of keeping tarantulas. And I suppose with any animal really, you will get escapees. To be honest, it's just a part of the hobby, and whether it'll happen to you, it's bound to happen to everyone at some point. You can take steps to avoid it, but one day you might just forget to do one little thing, like me. Now, I thought this would never happen to me, and it has, and I forgot to do one little thing, and then the tarantula is gone. So just keep in mind that it may happen to you one day as well. But like I say, that was just a little update to tell you guys what's going on. I'm gonna look in a few more places now, so if you liked this video, thumbs it up. If you didn't, feel free to dislike. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next one.